I don't want to be chasing down people like, hey, the due date was yesterday, which you're going to do anyways.
Hi, guys. I am here today with the lovely Krista from Summit in a Box. If you guys have not heard of Krista, I'm going to let her introduce herself to you guys in just a second. But summits and bundles and all of these kinds of things are so popular right now. And they're beneficial for you as a contributor, you as a host, if you ever wanted to do them. They're just fantastic. So I'm going to let Krista introduce herself and her amazing courses and just tell us a little bit about summits.
Yeah. Hey, thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be able to nerd out about this a little bit and answer some really great questions. Like you said, I'm Krista. I run a company called Summit in a Box, and we teach online business owners how to grow their business in really different ways through virtual summits. The reason that I started this business is because I ran my first summit in 2018 and it went so much better than I ever expected. Basically, it blew my mind and it really opened my eyes to the power of summits. Before that, I had seen it as a way to like get more visible, maybe get some new subscribers. I didn't realize just how many new subscribers you could get and how much easier it was than trying to like piece together all of these strategies you could possibly find to get a few subscribers here and there to make a significant amount of immediate income through the summit, but also lead people into what's next for you, whether that's a course or a service or whatever it is. I had no idea how natural that transition could be and like how it would just explode my business, as well as the momentum you build that continues not for months, but like literally for years after. Having thousands more people know who you are is mind-blowingly powerful. And like the results have not stopped paying off even from that first summit. The collaborations I've been able to do because of it, the bigger names who know who I am because of it that I've been able to collaborate with, like it is powerful. And being able to see that for myself kind of lit me on fire, honestly. I wanted to spread that message to other people. If little old me with a couple hundred subscribers on my email list could see this growth through a summit and help other people do that, that is what I wanted to do. And I have a very detail process-oriented mind. And a summit is a very big project that has lots of details and processes. And so it was very natural to me to put together all of the templates I created for my own summit. We literally have hundreds. We have over 1,000 templates actually in our programs, and be able to be like, here, please never host a summit from scratch. We will give it all to you. That's what I'm all about. That's what I do. Making summits easier for people to host, whether you're a big deal or just starting out, and getting people better results as they do it.
When you run a summit, how do you get big names involved? How do you get really anybody to be a part of it in general? Like, how does the pitching process work?
Yeah. So I recommend, if you have time and like the brain space, be connecting with these people before you start pitching. So even right now, if you're like, a summit sounds cool, I'm not going to dive into it right away. Cool. You don't have to. But when you see someone, you're like, oh, they would be a cool speaker. Follow on Instagram, reply to their stories, like just make sure they know you exist, because that is going to make it much easier for them to want to say yes. If you can make someone want to say yes, like that's the best thing you can do. I still send a lot of cold pitches though. And that's when it comes down to the positioning. Did you craft an event that people can see themselves benefiting from? If you don't know them, they're not going to say yes just to do you a favor. They have to see an opportunity for themselves. So your summit has to be positioned for the audience that they are serving for their business, for the audience that they would usually pay money to be getting in front of. And that makes them want to say yes then. And when I send pitches, I give them all the information they need to make a good decision. So I do include, here's what I would need from you if you're going to do this, because I want those expectations set ahead of time. I don't want to be chasing down people like, hey, the due date was yesterday, which you're going to do anyways. But I want those expectations set. I don't want there to be any surprises for them on what I need. And then I say, but here's what's in it for you. And here's how I'm going to make this easy for you. Here's how you can get leads. Here's how you can make money. Here's what else I can do for you when you say yes for this. So you're asking something of them, but you're also presenting them with an opportunity, and being able to, communicate that clearly is huge.
Thank you so much for being here and talking with us today. This was so insightful, so helpful. Is there anything else that you want to share with us about where we can follow up with you or anything like that?
Yeah. So, I mean, the first thing you could check out is our quick start guide. We have a guide that like walks you through how summits can replace your slow growth strategies and just move you towards incredible launches with thousands of leads, lots of great money from the all access pass, and naturally lead to your offers. This guide specifically also kind of compares how you would generate 3,000 leads and 100K in revenue with and without a summit. And for some of you, that might be like, that is like, I could never do either of those things, but you're still going to get the idea of how hosting a summit compares to all of the other strategies we're used to hustling and piecing together for. And it also kind of walks through like the key pieces of hosting a summit that are going to lead to a really successful launch of the summit and whatever else you have to offer. So that would be a great place to start. Also, come find me on Instagram at Summit in a Box if you just have some like questions, want to connect, want to follow along. I'm over there way too often, so I would love to connect.
I feel that deeply. Krista, thank you so much for being here with us today and sharing all of your knowledge. And hopefully a lot of us will be taking your vast knowledge and all of your templates and using them for hosting our own summits maybe someday.
I would love it. I would love to see it. And thank you so much for having me and all of the awesome questions. This was so fun. And I hope it was helpful.
All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.